All right, shalom, shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to thee, all the apostles of great millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. And we're going to hop straight into it. Jeremiah, the 5th chapter. Just open to the first chapter, just going to go on the spirit.
First verse. This is Jeremiah 5:1. Run ye to and fro through the streets of Jerusalem, and see now, and know, and seek in the broad places thereof. If ye can find a man, if there be any that executed judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. Alright, and what's that, man? Let's go out to the elect. Alright? Hey, it says the world heareth not us, man. Alright, it said, heareth not us. That's right. Yahweh Shai also said it, man. Alright, so we out there for them that has that spirit on them, man. In fact, this is Ezekiel 9. This is Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So these are men, all right, that hates the wickedness in this place, man. That's the spirit that the Lord put on them, man. All right, because Ephesians call it the gift of faith. It's a gift, all right. But the Lord had a certain man set up, all right, to receive this truth. And the rest were blinded, man. In fact, let me get that. And that's who we're sent out there for, man. Not the fucking whole world, man. Not even all the Israelites, man. Yahweh Shai said that. So I pray for them, I pray not for the world. Alright? He prayed for the elect. Now, the rest, all Israel will be saved, but that's through birth, man. You know? This is, you got some shit like
Hey, as it is written in the second Esdras, the angel told him to reveal it to man likewise as some. All right, don't reveal it to everybody. This truth is only for the ancient, the elect. All right, that's it and that's all, man. Hey, because this is a snare to the rest of you assholes, man. Go ahead.
I'm going to back you up.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Timothy 2:2. And the thing, it's like it, 2 Timothy 2:2. And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men who shall be able to teach others also. Who shall be able, man. So these are men that's going to be built up, man. Alright, Yahweh Shai said, my sheep hear my voice. Alright? So certain men, the elect had that spirit in them already in the world, man. Yeah, of course we all was filled with wickedness, man. It was in the world. But when a certain man was called to receive the word, to get into it and teach them, we hope to be those men. Alright, because it says, many are called, few are chosen, man. We hope to be those called and chosen. So it's nothing prideful about it, but some men are set up to hear that voice. Okay? So this is what was I getting? Oh yeah, Romans 11. Yep. This is Romans 11. Shit. I'm gonna start at 5. Just gonna touch on it, man. I'm gonna start at 4. Romans 11:4. But what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. And that's the men that sigh and cry. Okay? Even so then at this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. Alright, men that the Lord chose for himself. That's because he wanted to. Alright? And that's the mercies. Because we were all in the world. But the Lord has men that's been set up from the beginning of time, man. That were there. But the point is they had a certain spirit in them even in the world. So they heard the truth, they realized, fuck, this shit is wicked. They let it go. You know? You talked about slavery and the curses, they're like, damn, yeah, that's right, that's fucked up. They received the word, man. The spirit bear witness with our spirit, man. We say, fuck, damn, that is fucked up, man. You
Right,
talk
and-
about abominations and wickedness, they're like, damn, yeah, fuck that, man.
And they took it and it was coupled with faith.
That's right.
You other people took it, hey, and you don't have the faith. So, hey, it didn't what? Like the scriptures say, it didn't profit. It didn't profit to you nothing, nothing at all. But unto us, life. All right, because we have that faith to go with it. But go ahead.
Come.
I draw it out.
Yeah. This is back in Romans 11 and 6. And if by grace, then it is no more of works. Otherwise, grace is no more grace. Right. So if it was of works, it wouldn't be grace, man. So this is all mercy. The Lord did all this because he wanted to. He set this order up because he wanted to, man.
Come.
Alright? But if it be of works, then it is no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work. What then, Israel? It's like, what then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for. Going back to what you said, they received it not coupled with faith.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? The faith was the key, that gift. That when the men of the Lord heard this word, they received it like, damn, this is right. We got to do this and endure it. And hopefully, we in this thing, man. Which through the Spirit, man, hey, as long as we on this path, this is the truth. As long as we on this path, man, we the elect. As long as we continue in this thing.
Like I said, if you do these things, you should never fall.
And you got to have a certain confidence, in this thing, man. It says, examine thyself to see if you're in the faith, too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Not boastful, because the Lord can fucking take anybody out, man.
Man.
All right, so hell no, man. Just so that spirit of weakness don't get on you. Just a side note, man. So that spirit of that second Ezra, what is it, 16? And not your sins weigh you down, man.
Come, yep.
Just believe that the Lord is mighty to save. Let me put it like that. Confidence that the Lord is mighty to save even us from our sins and make us the elect, man. Let me put it like that, man. Okay? All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Alright, this is Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Alright, hey, so this thing has personally become a snare to the rest of Israel. They ain't gonna get it. They're gonna go off into other shit. They're gonna try to twist and mingle the scriptures. You know why? That's what they were appointed to. Just like in 2 Peter's. It said they wrestle with it until their own destruction. Alright, it's a snare to them. Alright? Because guess what? This was supposed to be their commonwealth, as Ephesians 2 says. But guess what? Only the elect is getting that commonwealth back. Alright? The knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding of these scriptures. Hey, them that are without, they are without. Because Yahushua is that spirit of understanding, man. That Holy Spirit. Alright? And these guys ain't got it. Alright? So, hey, they're blinded, as the scriptures say. And that scripture cannot be broken. Hey, you guys are blinded, man.
That's right. And that's the next verse. According as it is written, the Most High hath given the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day. So they can't see, man, until this very day. All right? So this is back in Jeremiah 5 and now verse 2. I'm going to read one over. Run you to and from through the streets of Jerusalem and see now and know, and seek in the broad places thereof, if you can find a man, if there be any that executed judgment, that seeketh the truth, and I will pardon it. So, that's the Lord wants, man, a man that seeketh after truth. That shine crack against these abominations, man. Alright? And though they say the Lord liveth, surely they swear falsely. And that's what's in there out there, man. Alright? That's what's amongst Israel. Alright? There's very few that gets this thing, man. They swear falsely, man. Oh, Yahweh, are not thy eyes upon the truth? So it's a lot of niggas in Jerusalem, man, that's claiming to be Israelites. Now let me put it like that, man. Claiming to be Israelites, man. Because they all Israel ain't Israel, man.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like it says in Romans 13, man. Hey, but they leading these people astray. Oh, Yahweh, are not thy eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return.
So they're gonna revolt more and more, man. More and more. Like the prophets say, hey, you reprove Well, how it goes? You scornful man, and he will harden his neck, or something to that. You know, I don't want to butcher it, but kind of something to that effect. Hey, these guys are fucking like flint, like the scriptures say.
Yeah, I think I got you.
Kind of.
This Proverbs 29:1. He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall certainly be destroyed, and then without remedy.
So hey, that's what's going to happen to the vast majority of Israel, all right? Because they don't want to get right. Hey, they was made not to get right. They're simply made for destruction, man. All right? But guess what? According to Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, Yahweh made us what? Adamant harder than flint, man. All right? So we're strong and bold, man. But hey, in that day, they're going to crumble over, man. Go ahead.
All right. Oh Lord, thou thine eyes upon the truth, thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their faces harder than the rock. They have refused to return. That's the condition of just Israel, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The Lord bless some men to escape it. Ezekiel the 3rd chapter, 2nd chapter says, "Be not a stiff-necked as this people, man." The Lord saved some. Isaiah said he was an unclean lips, and the Lord said he made him clean. So the Lord just saved some men. That's it.
That exemption, man.
That's it. The election, man, the grace. All right? And he gave us the truth to separate us from these people here that he's talking about, man. They don't execute truth like it says in the first verse.
No.
Can you find one amongst them that do it? No. All right? Therefore, I said, surely these are poor. They are foolish. For they know not the way of Yahweh, nor the judgment of their power. There you go.
And they do err not knowing the scriptures, man.
That's right.
Simple as that, man.
That's right. Hey, they say to them, 1 Corinthians, I think the 1st chapter, says this is foolishness to them.
Yep.
Man, I'm sure I can find that real quick. If you don't mind.
But it is, man.
This is perfect. Hey, I'm gonna let you break this down now. This is 1 Corinthians 1 and 23. But we preach Mashiach crucified unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness.
Right. Hey, so to some of you guys, hey, this is foolishness. And then to the rest of you guys, it's a stumbling block. All right? So it says in the Sirach, man, hey, the wicked stumble at it, but it's plain to the holy, man. All right? So to some it's one thing, to others it's another thing, man. But at the end of the day, it's not meant for them. Okay?
That's right. But I'm gonna keep going with one
Go
more.
ahead.
But unto them which are called, both Jews and Greeks, Mashiach, the power of the Most High, and the wisdom of the Most High. All right. So it says Yahweh Shai is the power of the Most High. This is what we learn, right?
Mm-hmm. Then that's called too.
That's right. Look, now it's Jeremiah 5:5. What's the next verse say? I will get me into the great men, and I will speak unto them. There you go. The Lord separated the elect from them, man, because the elect is going to sign and cry. The elect is going to get right. All right?
Hey, the elect is gonna get in order with the order. Alright? You ain't gonna fucking tell me it's fucking 2018 and you niggas don't know who the man of the Lord is and you don't see the spirit of the Lord dwelling on some of these men. It's within the doctrine, man. Somebody had it.
Right. Yeah. Hey, and you know what's the funny thing? They scoff at the order within in the camps. They scoff at the restrictions and the restraints and shit. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a synonym for freedom.
Synonym for freedom.
But it really means to live as you should. No, live as you should, not as you want. Liberties.
Yeah.
Right. They scoff at that. They scoff at they scoff at our order within the camp, man. What we're allowed to do. All right. The restrictions. What we should be doing. They scoff at it, man. They scoff at the liberties of Yahweh Shai, man. And then people get on board with it, man. So it's a stumbling block to these niggas that's faking to be Israel, man. At ITR and ISUBK. Okay? And then to the niggas in the world, they think we bugged out. Because that's the Greeks, niggas in the world. Niggas are still of these worldly customs, man. Alright? Back in Jeremiah 5:5. I will give you unto the great men, and will speak unto them. For they have known the way of Yahweh and the judgment of their power. But these have altogether broken the yoke and burst the bonds. Alright, that's how you get out of this shit, man. Alright? Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them. This is how you escape the truth, man. I mean the world. The truth is how you escape the world, man.
Okay, yep.
Wherefore a lion out of the forest shall slay them, and the wolf of the evening shall spoil them. A leper shall watch over their cities. Everyone that goeth out then shall be torn in pieces, because their transgressions are many, and their backslidings are increased. And that's coming up again, man. The Lord's about to send death upon you, man. Are you going to increase? You think Esau, and Esau is called a lion in Psalms, man. Let me get it, man. Let me get it. This is let me Salakia. You need to bear with me, Baba Rashad.
Shit, Esau Edom's known as the leopard also too, because the fucking Greeks. You know?
Yeah. And this is this is Psalms 10 and 6. Man. I'm gonna just start at 2 and skip down, so you know what it's talking about. Psalms 10 and 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Yeah.
Who's the wicked? Esau Edom, Malachi 1 and 4, man.
Yeah, perfect.
And they said they persecute the poor. Who does that, man? Who has afflicted the world the hardest throughout history, man? The so-called white man. This is the worst time ever. Oppression, a global oppression, and deceit. The whole world is deceived. Just like Revelation says the devil will do, man. Mm-hmm. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Hey, but guess what? Their end is coming. All the shit they built up is imploding on them, man. They caving in on themselves. That's why this global finance system is going down. All right? Mm-hmm. But I'm going to skip down to the point, though. All right? His mouth, Psalms 10 and 7. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. There you go. He's as a lion, man.
A sneaky asshole.
Yeah. Police sit in the cut. Watch your shit. You do the minors thing. See, you got your seatbelt on. You know, weird shit, man. You can be going 6 miles over the speed limit, get a ticket, man. Or just to fuck with you, just to pull you over, because they can.
They can, man.
Just to oppress the poor. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draws him into his nest. Alright? And so Esau's about to bring more hell on you niggas, man. Alright? And the rest of the heathens, man. This shit finna turn up. Back in Jeremiah 5 and 7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me and sworn by them that are no gods. When I have fed them to the full, they then committed adultery and assembled themselves by troops in the harlot houses, man.
That's exactly what Jake do with these fucking so-called churches out here. And any other fucking false religion, man. Alright? They do all this for these fucking idols, man. Alright? They don't do it for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Alright?
That's right.
Clearly going clean the fuck off, man. But these the same niggas, man. Talking about re-niggering. Reneg, man. These same niggas back in reincarnation.
That's right. I got a couple for you.
Go ahead.
This Colossians 3 and 5. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. So anybody going after their lust, man, all right, going after anything outside this truth, all right, is idolater, man. All right, that because you know what? It's sin and witchcraft.
Yeah.
All right. This is you should say something like
No.
oh, okay. This is 1 Samuel 15:23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
Being fucking proud, man.
That's right. So being stubborn, rebellious, all right, is sin and idolatry, man. Because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh. He hath also rejected thee from being king. So what stubbornness, man, is not following his truth. Rejecting the word, man.
Yep.
And that's the state of our people, man. Rebelling against the Lord, man. And even niggas that know they the truth, it says, especially them of the circumcision who mouths must be stopped.
Man.
Right? And this is just a precept to prove what that adultery is. This Wisdom of Solomon 14:12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life. There you go. So that's what adultery is, man, right there. Going against the Lord's word. Being disobedient. We're married to the Heavenly Father, man.
Yep.
This is Jeremiah 5:8. They were as fat horses in the morning. Everyone neighed after his neighbor's wife. Alright, adulterous, man. Plain and simple. Shall I not? And you know, you look at this visually, man. This is a church, man. Assembled by troops. They sit in rows, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hoot and howl, man. Heavy in adultery, because another part of idolatry comes adultery. The spirit of adultery is in the book of Hosea or Amos, maybe. Just read them both. You know, Salaki. I can't think of it. I can find it, but
Look it up.
I feel like I gotta do it.
Look it up.
You're right, you're right.
But yeah, like you said, it's simple, like troops in these damn Harlow houses, man. The groves, things like that, man. You guys are straight adulterous generation, man. Spiritually, man. Because in everything outside of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is an idol. It's adultery, man. Go ahead.
This is Hosea 4:14. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. For themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doth not understand shall fall. Alright, that's the one Hosea, and actually the spirit is hit me. It's another one in Amos 2, Amos 7:17. Damn, man. Hey, not serving the word of the Lord is a terrible sin, man. All right, all you niggas that you got a woman, man, that's picture her committing adultery on you, man. That's what turning away from the Lord is. So imagine how pissed off he is. This is Amos 7:17. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land. Hey, what is our land? Niggas represent streets. They on this block, 144th block, or 138th block, or Lamron, which is just one block, normal backwards. These niggas is divided. Their lands is divided by line. Man. They don't have fucking real lands, man. Well, it's boundaries by mountains and waters and shit, man.
All right.
Like it describes our lands we had in Israel, man. And thou shalt die in a polluted land. This place is clearly polluted spiritually and physically, man. It's so fucked up. Because the spiritual manifests physically, man. Yeah. And Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. So that's where we at, man. So that's why adultery is so heavy in the churches, man, and amongst them false ass prophets, man.
Yep.
Yep. Jeremiah 5:9. Shall I not visit for these things, saith Yahweh? And shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? So the Lord is pissed, man.
And you 2/3 niggas is about to get one final ass whooping. Woo. And it's gonna be remembered. Shit. Fuck.
Oh man, I'm gonna read that over. Shall I not visit for these things, saith Yahweh? And shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? Go ye up upon her walls, and destroy, but make not a full end. Take away her battlements, for they are not the Lord's. So that's what we're doing right now spiritually, man. Taking down the bullshit you believe in, because it says, for they are not the Lord's. So let you know it's talking about spiritual, man. We ain't out here getting up arms and getting ready to take down you niggas or Esau, man. No, we cutting y'all with these scriptures, man.
Breaking down strongholds.
That's right, hey.
Hewing them down, man.
Getting y'all ass, yeah, hewn by the prophets.
Yep.
Hey, we just cutting y'all with these scriptures. Hey, it's 2 Corinthians 10:3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. What is it? Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Basham Yahushai, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Mashiach, man. So that's what we doing, man. We bring out the truth. All right, giving out righteous judgment. All right, and also every thought includes our own, man. Even we got to battle our own flesh, man, and different spirits and shit, man.
Yep.
All right, we got to bring out righteous judgment, man. So back in Jeremiah 5:10, go ye up upon her walls and destroy, but make not a full end. Take away her battlements, for they are not the Lord's. For the house of Israel and the house of Judah have dealt very treacherously against me, saith Yahweh. They have belied the Lord, and said, it is not he. Neither shall evil come upon us, neither shall we see sword nor famine. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
It's just so disrespectful. You know? Furthermore, can you read that last part again? They said it's not the Lord, and what else?
They have belied the Lord and said, it is not he. Neither shall evil come upon us.
So not only did they say it's not the Lord, they said evil ain't gonna come upon us. So they boasted in it. They got proud at it. So that's why, hey, Yahweh asked the question, should not my soul be avenged of these people?
Right. They don't think the Lord gonna show his might.
Well,
Everybody, nobody's expecting this place to, especially niggas, man. Y'all so fucking lost in Esau system, man. Y'all not, and I say niggas, I mean northern and southern kingdom, Latin tribes, the Indians, man, and the scattered abroad, man. The confusion of faces. All right, it's just the spirit of Jake, man. All right, but they're not expecting this place to go down like that, man. They in the fucking world bugged out. Even these niggas that claim to be prophets, man, they don't go on to the end of this shit, man. Because they did, if they really but feared what was coming in, talk about it, man. Exactly. It says, I believe, therefore I speak. If they believe the end was coming in, speak about it. They'll speak about them nukes coming, man.
Yep.
That fire and brimstone, the mark of the beast coming, man.
They'll blow the trumpet.
That's right. So you can be, hopefully the men that escape it. But that's the point. They not the watchmen. These people don't believe in the end of this shit, man. In fact, hey, the one nigga scoffed. They said, World War III is another fake GMS prophecy. That was the Avenger nigga, man. They don't believe that this shit is going down. Hey, but guess what? It's gonna turn up real soon, man. Verse 13. And the prophet shall become wind, and the word is not in them, thus shall it be done unto them, man.
Yep.
So they gonna turn to wind, man. And y'all about to be shown to be so fucking stupid. Alright?
It look like a couple of jackasses for real, man.
That's why every new piece of information come out, they go at it. The flat earth, they went at it. Every new fucking weird thing that come up, they changed it. Now everybody's on this 12 tribes chart bullshit. Like they follow whatever wind comes, man. But look, y'all about to become wind for real, man. y'all hit with that destroying wind. Become one with the dust, for real.
Yeah, the pun was so intended. Cause jokes on you at the end of the day, man.
That's right.
You didn't believe it, so now I'm about to give you your delusions, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Wherefore thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Yahweh power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I'll make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them.
Yes, so, hey, no matter what you guys do, hey, the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua stand true, man. All right? Nobody's going to be able to gainsay this word, man. All right? Whatsoever, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to destroy whatever you think, pulling down your imaginations and your strongholds, man. All right?
That's right. Hey, that's that 2 Thessalonians 2. In fact, I'm going to go get it. The 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 8. No, it's like yeah. And then shall the wicked be revealed, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. And who has the Lord's mouth? Man, the prophets. Alright? And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Now, of course, it's talking about Esau. Alright? But it says what? These niggas out there father the devil. In fact, I'm going to keep going. And with all deceitfulness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Yep. So it's talking about, hey, all these, especially niggas, man, to be on point with the subject, you niggas gonna get it. You that don't believe in this truth, you're gonna get it, man. This is the only way to be saved. The truth shall make you free. This is the only way to be saved, man. Back in Jeremiah 5 and verse 15. Lo, I will bring a nation upon you from far, O house of Israel, saith the Lord. It is a mighty nation, it is an ancient nation, a nation whose language thou knowest not, neither understandest what they say. Their quiver is an open sepulchre, they are almighty men. Now, of course, and this captivity already came upon us. Esau rolled on us, took us, wrapped us up. Well, guess what's going to happen, man? It says, what, in Wisdom of Solomon 1, that wisdom is renewed in every generation, man.
Yep.
So this is going to happen again, because you niggas still didn't learn. And guess what? It's going to be foreign troops over here. So it's still going to stand true to this day. All right? That Ezekiel, I believe Ezekiel 23, it says it's going to be a multitude of nations, man. America's going to be invaded, too. So remember, them foreign troops going to be fucking you niggas up. All right?
Yeah, Jacob's trouble is going to be a motherfucker for you non-believers. All right?
And they shall eat up thy harvest and thy bread, which thy sons and thy daughters shall eat. They shall eat up thy flocks and thy herds. They shall eat up thy vines and thy fig trees. They shall impoverish thy fenced cities, wherein thou trustest with the sword. So everything you got is going to be fucking destroyed, man. And your way of living and fucking trusting Esau and loving this system is going down, man. Alright? Nevertheless, in those days, saith Yahweh, I will not make a full end with you. Hey, that's because that's the elect. Let me get you Jeremiah 30.
Right.
Yep. Oh, shit. This is Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Who's that's going to be saved? We read earlier. I'm going to get me to the great men. So it's letting you know that this Jerusalem is talking about the nation, all right, the elect has been separated from it, man. But because we're the real Israel, it says, what the Israel of God. All right, so hopefully we don't win, because this is going to be fucking crazy out here, man. This is back in Jeremiah 5 and 19. And it shall come to pass, when ye shall say, wherefore doeth the Lord our power all these things unto us? Then shalt thou answer them, like as ye have forsaken me, and served strange gods in your land, so shall ye serve strangers in a land that is not yours. That's why we're in this captivity. That's why this end is coming.
Hey, you chose to serve other gods? Hey, so now your ass going into slavery. You chose slavery.
Hey, there you go.
Kanye, thank you. Smelling that. Go ahead.
Declared this in the house of Jacob and published it in Judah, saying, Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not.
Mm-hmm.
Fear ye not me, saith the Lord, Yahweh? Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that he cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. So you're not going to fear the Heavenly Father, man, that created everything, man, that, like, and use the image that he gave, man, that set the when you go to the beach, all right, and the water doesn't surpass the beach and stays separated, man, with no wall right there. Even though the water raves against it, even though a big-ass hurricane can come, that water goes right back to where it came from, man. Once that wind dies down, that water goes right back. The Lord set these magnificent wonders up, man. You're not going to fear him when it comes down to judgment? That's crazy.
It bugged out.
He can torture you in so many ways. It's like, what are you going to say?
I'm agreeing with you.
Damn.
Yeah. Hey, Lord could have made your ass a heathen. Shit. So, I can't even put it into words, man, because this is the power that did all this, and you guys don't even fear him. Fear him enough to even listen to his own words. All right, through the men that he set up. Well, fuck you. You got to learn the hard way. All right, simple as that, man.
Yeah. But this people have the revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Alright? Like Isaiah the first chapter says, man, the more y'all get whipped, the more y'all go off.
You
Man.
revolt more and more.
Y'all are not only rebellious, y'all are gone. Like,
Ain't no hope for you guys.
Ain't no hope. No hope. Ain't in a world with no hope. That's right.
It's a fucked up way to live, man.
That's right. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear Yahweh, our power.
Hey,
no hope.
We was talking about that the other day when we was outside about to grab some liquor or whatnot. We was just watching them niggas just live their dumbass lives and shit. Like, these guys have no hope out here, man. Yeah. All right? Whatsoever, they ain't thinking upon the Lord. They ain't thinking about destruction coming to this earth. You know why? Because they don't even believe in it. Yet they don't even know about it. Yet they don't even care about it because they don't consider. Just like the Isaiah, the first chapter speaks about, man.
That's right.
So now you guys got a fucking... Whew. Sweet trips.
Bugged up, man. To how they think is bugged out, man. Even the false prophet, they don't consider, man. Even though they get played, they don't consider. Just fear the Lord. Man. They forget about the future. It right. It says they don't remember the end. Damn, yeah. They blinded by their covetousness. That's fucking crazy. God damn. Jeremiah 5:24. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear Yahweh our power that giveth rain, both the former and the latter in his season. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. They consider getting this truth, man. Alright? Alright. This is Deuteronomy 33. It's like it. 32.
Just still.
Yep. This is Deuteronomy 32:2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Alright, so that's the rain, this word, man. Alright, they didn't consider this truth. They don't care. It tells you in Job. Alright? They didn't consider it because it doesn't profit them, man.
Mm-hmm.
They received it not coming with faith. Perfect.
Yep.
There you go.
Perfect.
Alright, so Jeremiah 5:25. Your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They say a trap, they catch men.
Just like the same fucking lion that we read about in Psalms. So you guys are just like the devil, your damn father, man.
Right. Wolves in sheep clothing, man. You know? There's a lot of them, man. They come in peace. It says that in Ezekiel. They say peace when it is no peace. They put up untempered mortar, man.
Yep. Ezekiel 13. Chapter, yeah.
They untempered mortar, man. That's these. Hey, that's from the church to the peaceful ass nigga that love everybody cool like Kanye, to these false ass teachers out there, man, in Israel, man. They all set in traps in their own way. Even Esau, it says, even in Daniel, that they should use peace to kill many, man. They just like their father the devil. As the cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. Alright, it says that which is highly esteemed in the world is the abomination to the Lord. Alright? So these the higher up a motherfucker is, or the more hype they are to people in the world.
Status quo, or yeah.
They wicked, man. Alright? Full of deceit. It says my people desire smooth things. They want the lies. I'm gonna get it, man, so I can, you know.
These is the guys they want.
This is Isaiah. Yeah, they asked for the murderer.
Yep.
Instead of Yahushua wanted the murderer, man. This is Isaiah 30:9. That this is the rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, which says to the seer, see not, and to the prophets prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. They don't want to know Yahweh Shai, man. They don't want to know Yahweh. So when you give them the seeds, they love it. It says the prophet that should prophesy wine should be the prophet of my people. They love the deceit, man. Alright, Jeremiah 5:28. They are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge.
So you guys are worse than Esau, man.
That's right, man.
You niggas that's leading the people astray are worse than Esau, man. Fuck you, man.
That's right. You're not teaching the people the truth.
Man.
Hey, it's in Matthew 5. It says what, man? All right, him that teaches teach them to break the least commandments, man, should be called least in the kingdom of heaven. All right, you got a great destruction coming for that, man.
Say you're supposed to defend the fatherless, the widow.
Execute judgment.
Execute judgment, and you doing the complete opposite, man.
You teaching rebellion. You teaching deceit. You teaching disorder, man.
Teaching wickedness, basically.
Flat out, yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Shall I not visit for these things, saith Yahweh? Shall I not visit for these things, saith Yahweh? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so.
Love to have it so, man. This shit of a cesspool, man. All these false prophets, all this false religion out here. You niggas rather have that. You love to have it so, like you just said. They chose the murderer. Alright? They chose a nigga like that. That's the spirit they choose, man. Instead of a spirit of righteousness, man. And they love to have it so, man.
That's right. Yahushua said in John the 3rd chapter. Alright? And guess what? Even if he say he even did come down for the world, meaning the entire world, right after that, he goes on to say that the world, alright, the people of the world hate the light. They rather choose darkness. So they would never come and repent anyway. You assholes fight dumb arguments, man. Just get in line with the truth. Even the way you put it don't make sense, man. Because even when we took it there, it still don't add up. It'll still play out the same way according to the truth, man. Even he, okay, so he for the world, man, whoever repent, okay? But the world hate Yahweh Shai, man. They hate the light. Because they said their deeds would be reproved. These motherfuckers love wickedness, man. They can't get right, man. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to have it so. And what will you do in the end thereof? There you go, man. The end is what you gonna do when the trial that comes upon all men.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the hour of temptation, the time of the RFID chip, man. That separates the elect from everybody else, man. The time is gonna come down to trusting Yahweh or trusting on them that smote you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trusting in Esau still, man. Trusting in flesh.
You're gonna have that stability.
That's right.
You're gonna have that stability, man. Which ultimately, the stability of time is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. It's the truth.
That's right.
Alright? It's the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. That's simple. And you guys ain't gonna have it. You know why? Because you are rejecting it right now as we speak.
That's right.
That was it to that.
Yep.
And so with that, I'm gonna say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Alright? And above, death to you 2/3, and death to you false prophets, man. Hey, shalom to the elect.